Before we begin, fair use. Fair use.
Check it out. Tell them all the schools are stupid. Look how we reached 2023. Motherfuckers ain't listening to reality news, especially when it's just coming out of me. They sick and tired of me teaching, getting the truth upside of their head. You didn't believe me if I told you. And the news is cornered by the feds. Slowly creeping on a corner, shooting, gaining, rolling, stealing my family position away from these motherfuckers that are leaving. All that nigga motherfuckers saying, he put the destroyer and go away. None other than the general, always beating up the tracks, you know it's get miracles. So it's the rest of my friend and my weapon, nothing in my life, and my family.
Edmund in General, also known as the brand, coming at you guys again with another rant, another video. I need y'all to be careful when y'all go traveling, alright? This is very important for anyone who likes to travel. Now, I remember, years ago, it was me and a group of guys, and we went down to Mexico, okay? Oh, Mexico. We hung out by this hotel, and across the street was this club. This wasn't planned, as in like for the particular location where there would so happen to be a club across the street. It was just a spot for us to go to just to unwind, and then we could pretty much explore the entire area, okay? So it was me, and I would say like 4 other guys that was with us, right? So me and 4 other guys. I hope you don't get mad, bro, but obviously only us would know. And nobody knows your name. Just us. So your secret's safe with us. In any case, so we go over there. And you said I could say this anyway, bro. Alright, so we go. And it was like what? Like a night like this, a Friday night. So of course, we do like a pre-drink. I don't know about y'all, whenever you guys go with your boys or your crew. But for us, we just like to pre-drink before we head out. You know what I'm saying? So, we're a bit lit. Puffing on that, getting up there, so you're kind of like balanced. So we go over there, and we're lit. You know, we go and we chill by the bar for a bit. We start scoping out the area. That's what we do. We scope out the area just to see exactly what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be real, okay? I don't have a difficult time talking to women. Alright? So, I'm the kind of guy that I like to roll solo, dolo. I don't want no wingman behind me. I don't want no third wheel around me whenever I'm like seeing like the galdom over there. You know what I'm saying? So, I go, yo, real talk, boys, I think it's time to split up. Let's go make our ways and do what we gotta do, right? Because it's Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something new vibe to see the girls, you know, it's on and popping. The guys are like, all right, cool. So we all split up. But the rule that we have is, even though we split up and we're doing our thing, we have to keep in mind that this is a new area, a new spot. We gotta watch out for each other. All right? That's the rule. Even though we're spread out amongst the club, we have to make sure that each one of us are okay. That's the rule. So I go off because I see the sexy girl down the corner there. So I make my way down and I start talking to her, right? You know, we're chopping it up. 2-3 minutes. I'm around her. We start doing, you know, we start talking, right? I could obviously tell that, you know, she was feeling the boy. I look across the way as I'm talking and I'm simultaneously going talking to her, but making sure that everyone's okay. So I'm looking in the corner, and one of our boys, he happens to be like, he considers himself like, I want to say a bad boy, right? He considers him like a rude boy. That's what we say, a rude boy. And we see him in the corner in the dark, chilling in this on this couch. So I look my other way just to see if my boy over there sees what's going on over there. So he looks, I'm looking, and I'm like, yeah, right. And the reason why I said that, and I was paying attention to over there, is because there was something odd about the shape of this woman that our boy was talking to. So we keep in mind, like, we're still keeping the communication with the girls that we're with, but at the same time we're watching out. So we gotta be like really on the ball here. On the ball. So I see him over there making out, and he's feeling up the booty. She's wearing a high dress. He's doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking to myself, I'm sure he has a great judgment, man. I know he's wasted, but I'm sure he has a great judgment. He's gonna be okay, right? So then I look straight ahead of me, and our other boys over there, he's laughing. I'm trying to figure out, what's this guy laughing about? Like, probably he's making some jokes with this girl, but the girl's not laughing. She's like looking away, and she has like her head down, but my boy's pointing at our boy over there in the corner, and he's laughing, and I'm like, it's odd. So I didn't even pay no mind. I'm just still talking to the girl. We're just still there chilling, whatever, doing our thing. It came to a point where I was gonna be like, yo, let's go in this corner over here. You know what I'm saying? Let's go chill over here for a sec. You know, it's pretty secluded. We could do something. She's like, okay. So we start moving in that direction. But as I'm moving, my boy over there is like, no. So it's like, yo, why is he being a cock blocker right now? So I'm like, yo, what's up, man? And he's like, so I'm like, holy fuck, bro. Like, this is crazy. This guy's really throwing salt in my game right now. I'm about to bag it right now. And this man's just like, so I'm like, come on, man. And he's just like, let's go. So I'm like, fuck, bro. Okay, so whatever. So I follow him, our other boy, we're following. And we see our boy in the corner. He's like making up with the girl heavy, and she's on top of him. So I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, yo, this man's busy. Who cares? And then one of the guys like, yo, man, that ain't no girl, bro. And I'm like, come on, man, get out of here with that. Let's just leave him alone. Let's go, man. In my mind, I'm being selfish. I'm like, I got something in the bag over there. I gotta get to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am trying to go through. He's a grown-ass man. He could handle himself. And they're like, all right, fine. So we all go back our separate ways. I'm in the corner doing my thing. He goes back. Everybody goes back to their separate ways, to their spots when they're all doing their thing. Our boy with the girl leaves. All right, they leave. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, cool. He's gonna bag her. He's gonna bring her probably to the spot. I'm banging out for a few. You know what I'm saying? Cool. So me, I thought I'm popping over here in the corner. See my boy over there getting on and popping. Someone over there getting it on and popping. So, you know, we're all getting it done. You know what I'm saying? Easy peasy. Cool. about time that we gotta go. It's about like what, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So we're heading home. Sorry, not home, but we're heading to the hotel across the street. So we head back, and we walk in the door, right? Lights are kind of dim. We see our boys laid out, boxers on, shirt off. We see the girl beside him. Thong on, pulled to the side. They're both sleeping. I'm sorry, bro. Again, only us know. Only us, we know. Keep in mind, man, bro, B, check it. You already know what I do, man. I do these videos selfishly for myself. And if it just so happens that people stumble upon and listen to it, then hey, it's whatever, right? I know only y'all watch the videos. And if I'm addressing somebody in particular, they pay attention and they get whatever they get from what I listen to. But I selfishly do these videos for me and for people who make requests. And I like to do reviews, alright? So I'm sorry, man. But you said it was okay. Draws, I'm sorry, down to the side. Both sleeping. We woke up the boy. And the girl. A boy said he was sore. He cried. He sobered up real quick. He cried. He cried. Watch this video. By the way, this is not my boy. This is just a reaction to something similar to what could have happened. If it was somebody like you, you're inebriated, lights are low, some of us have the skills to know if it's a man or a woman. Some of us have the skill to know that you're talking to a man or a woman in the club, in the dark alley, in a dim light lit area. Like, we know. And unfortunately, there may be somebody in your camp that just don't know. And their booty hole is going to get stretched out. can see, this man is at a club or a bar making out with this person, this human. Why is it that there's two hands on this person? That's a red flag right there. This person immediately goes to another person and starts holding their hands. And then you got some other person from behind trying to get through. Clearly, this person is for the streets. For the streets. You're the fourth guy she kissed. She.
You're the fourth guy she kissed. I don't care. There's a lot of girls. I don't care. It's a lot of girls. That's not a girl. I know.
It's not a girl. I gotta ask anyone who's listening to this, what would you do? We, as in me and my boys, we all know what our boy did at that time. Especially after getting stretched out.
Hey, you know that's not a girl, right? What? That's not a girl. Wait, what? The girl you kissed is not a girl. And you're the fourth guy he kissed. Really? He. That's a he. Oh, yeah. The girl he kissed, that's a he. You about to take a guy home. That's a.
Could you imagine? You're with your boys. You guys are all getting lit. You got that one boy who just couldn't see. He couldn't know. He doesn't know the difference between a man and a woman. Don't get it twisted. Some guys are into other men or into the transmission sets. You know what I'm saying? But as far as we know, and as far as the discussion was when we were at the spot, it's all about the yagam. So that was our thought that he was all about. But he missed it. Just like him. Listen to his boys.
That's a he.
Listen to his boys.
The girl he kissed, that's a he. You about to take a guy home. That's a he.
You about to take a guy home.
He kissed, that's a he. You about to take a guy home. That's a he.
You know how embarrassing that's going to be for the rest of your life? The only people that will not know is if you were to get a woman, get married, a girlfriend, and your boys won't say none.
Fourth guy, he kissed. He. That's a he.
What I read about you, bro, is that you actually don't care that I'm actually showing this that much. So I salute you for that. And I appreciate the permission.
The girl he kissed, that's a he. You about to take a guy home. That's a he. That's a he. You're the fourth.
Pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Pay attention. What would you do if this was you? Ask yourself that.